So my name's Ariana Davis. I'm an ethical fashion designer originally from New Zealand. I take a lot of inspiration from my cultural heritage. I'm Māori. I'm of Māori descent, which basically means I hail from three tribes, Waitaha, Ngaitahu and Ngati Māmoe. And yeah, I guess I take a lot of inspiration in terms of cultural myths and legends, traditions, things like that. I graduated from Curtin University of Western Australia in 2008. I'm currently doing freelance work, making one-off pieces such as this one for people that want it, and I'm looking forward to studying. In our culture, we place really high importance on sustainability, I guess taking care of the environment and that type of thing. So that's really influenced me in terms of how I design, where I source my fabric and clothing from, how I make it, what impact does that have on the environment, is it ethical, and one of the main features which I pride myself on, which is natural dyeing. So the fabric here has all been dyed from eucalyptus leaves, and then the one on top has been dyed from onion skins. My people did a lot of natural dyeing with plants and flora and fauna. So basically I went through this idea of eco and sustainable design and taking plants from within the environment, the natural environment, and creating prints such as this one here, which is made from eucalyptus leaves. So natural dyeing is really incredible because it keeps me in touch with the environment, renewing my bond with the land, and it's also just nice to be out in nature and to be able to make something from a place that, yeah, something that you wouldn't necessarily consider or associate with fashion. So basically natural dyeing is a process where you go out and you collect plant matter, whether it's leaves, flowers, anything like that, bark even, and then you wrap it up within the fabric and you boil it, and you add, you boil it in an aluminium pot, glass, something like that, and then because of the type of fabric you use, which I prefer to use silk, it actually imprints the plant matter onto it. So my favourite thing about natural dyeing, besides the fact obviously it's natural dyeing, is that the colour changes over time. So here, for example, we have two items which I dyed at the same time of the year. This one here over the top, they're both used with eucalyptus leaves, the top eucalyptus, bottom eucalyptus leaves, in the same process at the same time. However, this one here has been exposed to light and this one hasn't, so it changes over time, which I think is really incredible. It makes the clothing unique. Shearwater Couture is like, I guess, a bit of an ode to my cultural heritage in terms of the sooty shearwater is a bird that has a 7-year migration, and it comes once a year to the bottom of the South Island where I'm from, off the bottom of Rakiura, and we harvest the birds and we eat them, and we use their feathers and stuff like that. So I guess it's kind of my way of continuing that theme of renewing my bond with the land. I guess I was really influenced by artists such as India Flint, who does a lot of natural dyeing within Australia, and her designs are just really incredible, and I feel like I relate to her a lot in my work because it's that same theme of of recycling, sustainability, reusing what we already have, a lot of hand techniques, so like hand beading, hand dyeing, collecting stuff like that, and also from spending a lot of time with my grandmother, who's like a very big influence in my work. She's always encouraging me to embrace the culture but also look at new ways of expressing it in terms of art and design, so that it's more accessible to people. So I've been dabbling recently in laser cut acrylic jewellery, which I guess we'll explore a bit more, but I guess in the future I see myself doing a whole nother set of degrees because I really enjoy studying and learning. Obviously I want to continue on with this idea of making clothes, one-of-a-kind pieces. I guess it's more about turning luxury couture on its head by then saying, hey, this is sustainably made, sustainably designed, it's ethically sourced, and no one else in the world will ever have anything like this, because you can never replicate, even though you can do the same process, you can never replicate the same patterns.
Very nice.